welcome your 2026 San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go in Santa Clara. Returnable from the one. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Relevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Going to the ground again on first. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 10.
On third down, Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense is set. First and 10.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 15.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Second and 10 at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inches. They get set for 3rd and 6. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Ricky Pearson.
Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism, too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Nix.
Second and a yard.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
6. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Throwing again, here's Nix. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Evan Ingram. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39.
Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still alive. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Man, it's Marvin Mims. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain 2. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Keeps away from one. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 8.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Gets him on the in route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's the backup, first throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Stidham off the play action. That's into the hands of Franklin. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Stidham.
2nd and 6.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First carry here for Jordan James. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's a give inside to James. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jones running sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Playing with James. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play action, Stidham. Going the out route, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49ers 40.
And going play action. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
To the air with Stidham. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When we see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a give for Wright. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run again with Wright. He loses the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He's able to take this ahead, and from the fumble partner, they wind up with a 1st and goal. Hand off, running left, Wright. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And their boldness, well, we've seen it pay off in the past, Brock. Just not on their last drive. They got turned away on 4th down.
Yeah, and I think the play caller, honestly, Kate, takes more responsibility than anybody. He really feels like, and you've planned for wins on 4th down, they couldn't execute it last time out.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Jones on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 40.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Ja'Whaun Bentley makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last one only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stidham. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Jarrett Stidham sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That'll be the 1st and more. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the 49ers on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. That one's complete, right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Play fake, Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that takes them to 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by 8.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They run it from the gun with Wright. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stidham looking to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The
49ers back on offense and set to take over. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up
2nd and 10 now. Jones has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. We'll air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. On for the return is Bryant. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. The Broncos offense all set to go. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Now a run with Wright. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Once complete, it's Bryant outright. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
8 yards on the pickup. And this
from the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Yards on the play.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Stidham. He'll try and run this. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
On the shotgun, it's Stidham. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Here's Stidham. Here's Scott Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Broncos.
First and 10, it's Stidham. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
A gain of 17
A pickup of
yards.
17. And that's good for a Broncos first down. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
27-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and
So
10
fresh set of
at the
downs now from the
39.
39. Going to the ground again on first. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He works it down to the 37. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the
To the air with
37-yard
Stidham.
line.
Finds a man, high side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Shotgun handout to Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing Stidham. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And it's
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On first down, Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Stidham off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Working from the gun, here's Stidham. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can he call himself? And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Now run, James. Dodge the tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. 1st down throw by Jones. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. I'm going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
He was covered by Drew Sanders.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Jones now on third down. Dump off caught by his back. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And plenty of hang time on this one. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Denver set to take the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's Stidham to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here. Third down. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Zone read. It's a give for Gurindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The 29-yard line.
Jones. The ball is out! And this one's recovered by the Broncos. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And they'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. So here comes the Bronco offense.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Stidham now to throw. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
It's a gain of 3. And this.
Stidham on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a third down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 45 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. James. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has it at the 11. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. They just saw their lead cut in half, but they've got a chance to return it right now to its former glory. So first and 10 now from the 30. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Stidham looking to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All set now. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. First and 10 from the 43. Off the play action, Stidham. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 7.
On third down, Stidham just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. that play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
So here come the 49ers on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Jones to the air. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. On now comes their punter. And plenty of hang time on this one. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the shotgun, it's Stidham. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the 49ers. Nothing after the fumble, partner, but they are going to be set up with an immediate 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. A run now with James. Shoots away from one. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Well, that's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead. And good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Looking slant route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
formation for the Broncos.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Running this with James. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Second down behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, Jones to throw. Catch made over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stidham. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Mims with the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stidham off the play action. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2.
Now throw again. Stidham. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
3rd and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. One of the tight ends motioning left. There's a give inside to James. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll throw it. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Their punter making his way out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Denver ready for another offensive possession. 1st down throw, Stidham. Catch made underneath by the back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Stidham now. 1st and 10. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the air with Stidham. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Broncos only up by a few.
A 54-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He's going to tuck it and run. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
21 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing now. They got there in time. He's taken down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jahdae Barron has it. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.